cup of coffee and one more kiss before I walk out the door. You said I love you 1,000 times, I still say love you.
Many years back with our first aerial truck, our chaplain at that time, unknown to us, when he did the blessing, he had named the fire truck. And we have kept that tradition. If you look around at all the apparatus out in the bay here, outside, you'll see they all have names. Today, we have a special honor. We have named the apparatus after Marty Mathews. Marty came to the department many years ago, and actually, if you see the antique fire truck back out here, we purchased that truck many years ago for $1 from a small department in Alabama. We actually found the truck stuffed in a barn with hay around it. They had not used it for years. We purchased it, we brought it back to the Villages, and then we were going to try to rebuild the truck on our own. One day, unknown to us, a gentleman named Marty shows up at the office and says, listen, I have 40 plus years of experience in mechanics, fire departments, I have run a fire repair service, I would like to volunteer and redo that engine for you. So he formed a team together, and probably what we had estimated was going to take us 6 years to put that truck in service. In less than 2 years, Marty had that truck up and running, pumping. He went through that truck from bumper to bumper. In addition, Marty became our first mechanic in our fleet division. I will tell you, he treats these trucks like they're his children. I could get up and go to an emergency at 3 in the morning and find Marty there already bathing the trucks. Unfortunately, Marty passed away a year ago. So it is a great honor for us to name the truck after Marty.
But when it's late in the night and you're closing your eyes to say your bedtime prayers, holding back your tears, waging war on your fears, wishing I could only be there. I could be saving your life or losing one. It's just the nature of the beast. But when you hear sirens, don't worry for me.
Today's truck, lovingly named Marty, is the epitome of a modern-day firefighting machine. Of course, the truck is named Marty for our good friend and comrade in arms, Marty Mathews, a guy I had the privilege of knowing for more than 45 years. If Marty was alive today, he'd be absolutely mortified at the naming of this apparatus for him. He was just a fire jockey with a wrench. Yes, he knew more about firefighting and old fire apparatus than all of us assembled here today. I still remember when the old girl was first purchased. That truck that sits outside out there. I remember when we bought it, 2 of us put together $500 apiece so that Mike Tucker could take it out of a garage in Pennsylvania. And Marty's first comment was, "Don't let anybody start that truck. It's going to be full of gunk. And you'll only make things worse when we try to restore it." And restore it he did, along with another group of individuals. Even though that truck is going on 60 years old, he could identify every necessary piece by number. He'd realize that a light cover was missing, and he'd stand there and he'd say, "Oh yeah, we need a U2 127. He didn't have to look up any book. He didn't have to check any manual. He knew what the piece was. Of course, I'm convinced that he manufactured most of them back when he was young. And then he'd turn around and say, "Now, where am I going to get that? Because I need it for a truck that's 50 years old. Oh, wait a minute. If I call Anthony's Salvage Yard in Detroit, I'll bet you Tony's got one of those pieces." So he'd make that call, and invariably, Anthony would go out to the back of the salvage yard, and Anthony would find the particular piece that was necessary. And Marty, of course, would get him to pack it up, ship it, and send it to us for free, or Marty wouldn't take it. So it was with great pride, it is with great pride that we dedicate this new piece of apparatus to Marty Mathews, with thanks and gratitude for his years of service to the fire service and to the Villages Public Safety Department in particular.
Think of me. Oh, I am wrapped in heaven's peace. So when it's late in the night and you're closing your eyes to say your bedtime prayers, wipe away your tears, and when you feel me near, hold on tight, I'll always be there. This is a perfect world I'm living in, and I can't wait for you to see. But when you hear sirens,
Oh, when you hear sirens, my love,
you hear sirens, remember